On the Vibe Kage here, I'm about to go turn on my car, so you're gonna hear me do this as I walk outside, and we're doing this all together. As I've tried the what if Deku was trained by all the Hokages, I bit the shit out of my tongue like 4 times, and you know what? I'm just come back to it here in a bit. Hold up. Here you are. There we go. Turned off the fan. It's snowing right now, so you can hear the snow break beneath my feet. I commend you. Now, to the what if. As Naruto, nothing changes. In fact, the only thing that's weird is the fact that he has a unique power. This power would be the Kevin's osmosis? Osmosian's. You know, I know how to say it, but I can't pronounce it at the same time. So, F in the chat. But it's okay. So, right now, car's heating up, so I'm gonna go back inside. As I was saying, Naruto is born with the innate ability of energy and matter absorption / manipulation, besides just chakra. Now, whew. Ooh, it's cold as fuck. Now, I bet you're wondering, how does he get said powers, jutsu, whatever? Well, it's not a jutsu, so haha. It's just an ability that is now only exclusive to Naruto. I haven't decided to ship yet, so no CRA bullshit. Just, nah. Excuse me. But there is the difference between a CRA and Naruto being a man whore, which is a completely different what if that I'm gonna have. But anyway, that's not important. I'll watch it later. I've seen almost every single episode. You know what episode I didn't see? The one that he just posted. Why? Because I'm recording this what if for you guys. So, if you too are an Anime King fan and you're watching that video before I do, congratulations, you got firsts. But, just note, I'm creating right now. So, back to the what if. As Naruto would be born, his life changes after the whole Danzo thing. Because Danzo pretty much said, hey, you got the fox, fuck him up. Naruto is forced to grow up. That means his body is forced to activate certain things that should normally be only when he's a teenager. It's forced to pump through more adrenaline through its body, causing to mature faster. So, Naruto had awakened this unique ability to absorb material, power, various objects. Now, how did this come to play? Well, let's go back a bit. One day when he was just training off on his own, throwing some kunai, some shuriken, practicing his ninja tool sets and all that good jazz, as, well, you have some tunings who decide, let's fuck him up. Naruto, his senses are kind of alert right now. He's training, so he's not going to be slacking or slouching. He's not having his guard down right now. So, the moment he hears something ruffling behind him, he dodging. So, he dodges kunais. They're thinking, fuck! As Naruto would throw an explosive tag kunai at them, saying, fuck you! Now, this explosion will cause damage to one of the ninjas who is there. Now, they're not dead, they just got, like, their shit blown up, they hit the tree, and now they're like, oh, that shit hurt. Oh, this little motherfucker threw a bomb at me. Oh, little motherfucker, I'm gonna get you back for it. Oh, I can't believe you threw a bomb at me. As Naruto is just like, well then, this might come back to bite me. As Naruto would go off and fight, continuing on, as the other ninja would come in. Now, Naruto is not skilled enough to fight a Chunin. He is, did I say 5? Or 6? I'm gonna go with 6. It's an even, more even number. So yeah. As Naruto was 6 years old during this fight, and, well, something happened. The man would try and stab Naruto after beating him down enough, wearing Naruto down enough, where Naruto would just try and catch the kunai with his bare hands. And he does. But rather than grip it and stop it in his hands, the kunai seemingly disappeared, and Naruto's fingers and just barely his knuckles. As Naruto notices this, and then he focuses them a little bit more to where it actually does coat his knuckles and fingers, just enough to where if he makes a fist, he's good. This man, the ninja, is just baffled by such weird ability. What the fuck did you do to my kunai? It was just in my hand. Naruto saying, try it out then, as he punches the man heavy. Now the man realizes that the hit that Naruto just gave him felt a lot more painful than his previous punches. Nah. There is absolutely no way in hell that this little motherfucker just absorbed the kunai to punch me with my kunai. As Naruto realizes that is what happened. So what he would do is he would grab two kunais off the ground. He would remember that sensation. Like, what he wanted to do was stop the kunai. So he anticipated what it felt like. And the moment it was in his hand, he knew, this is the kunai, I am the kunai. You will not cut me because I am you. Weird enough, it was just out of instinct and didn't work that time. As then Naruto thinks, okay, I am you, you are me. Come on, focus. As a little bit of his chakra now resonates with it, thus allowing it to be absorbed into him more. Now his whole hands are covered with the black metal that would have been the kunai. Now, he smiles at the person as he rushes forward and proceeds to do some boxing, using this man as a punching bag, as Naruto goes in with 7 lefts, 7 rights, 2 hooks, and a knee. Now why a knee? Because the man was guarding for punches, so fuck it, a knee to the knee. Naruto plays a little bit dirty right now as he jabs his thumb into this man's eye. The ninja would yell out in pain as the other ninja would say, "Take this, you bastard!" as he spits out a massive fireball jutsu. Naruto is just like, fuck. He sticks out his hands thinking that the kunai would, help. And it does. It actually stops the fireball from engulfing him right away, but it is starting to push him back. He can feel the heat. He's starting to sweat. The man is actually starting to push more chakra into this fireball. Naruto actually, out of instinct and instinct alone, and Kurama is currently awake watching this, wondering, the fuck? As Naruto could feel the man's chakra, so he focuses on the energy itself, the similar sensation that he just had when absorbing the kunai, as, lo and behold, the fireball starts to shrink as Naruto starts to grasp and contain the fireball into his 2 palms. The man had no longer had enough chakra to continue blowing, as the fireball was at max capacity and Naruto's already condensing it down. He made it to the rough size of a small Pokeball. Before you use to catch it, that's how small. Think of orange size, smaller than an orange. Like a cutie orange. Those little baby oranges. Really small. As Naruto condenses it all the way down, he had absorbed majority of it, and now he's focusing it all back in as he points all of the flame back in as the fire starts to change, as it glows from a bright orange and turns into a deep blue as Naruto launches it. And for some unknown reason, Naruto yelled, "Hadouken!" Yep, I had to do that reference just one time. I don't know whether it was being a Naruto or a My Hero Academia one, but just one time for the one time. Anyway, he launches this blast as the ninja was surprised, and he was just like, I know that all the chakra that I just put in was all in that bitch, and this shit is not as big as it used to be. But this shit, what I feel is not only is this bitch gonna hurt and burn, but almost as if my chakra was enhanced and then shot back at me. And yes, it was. Now, why? Kurama added more chakra to it. Now, Naruto didn't know that he did that. It was just Kurama adding it last minute before the Hadouken. Now, Naruto would seemingly walk away. The metal on his hands had also disappeared, as he had used it up to contain, absorb, and relaunch the fireball. So his hands aren't as damaged or burned. They feel hot, like he had touched something like a hot pan for like a second, and now, they're just red and kind of tingly. Naruto would walk away as one person was watching. They, every now and then, would come on in, watch the growing Genin or Academy ninjas, and, he just happened to see this one. He was interested. He doesn't know why this power interested him, but something about absorbing the metal, absorbing someone's jutsu, condensing it down, and then amplifying it? Oh, that's just too amazing not to pass up. As he teleports out of there, swirling into his eye, as, yeah, it's Obito. Now, does Obito know Naruto is the Jinchuriki? Yes. However, he feels like he can use Naruto like this. An ability to, steal energy as easy as that could probably help undo ceilings for Jinchurikis besides himself. That being said, if, and only if, we do this right, Naruto could maybe, just maybe, survive the Nine-Tails extraction, but he would have to absorb the chakra of something else, and, well, that's where they... dry throat. Give me a second. Fuck. Y'all heard me dying for a second. That was just... Whew. No, but Obito's thinking that's where he can use Akatsuki members. See, not what you think. He realizes that there is a greater revenge that he could do. Something else to destroy Minato. Minato put everything into Naruto. So, what if he's able to use Naruto to destroy the Leaf Village? Yes, this is perfect. He will do that. He'll use Naruto not only to destroy the Leaf Village, but to help him collect and extract every other Jinchuriki's Biju. Yes, and only after then, well, if Naruto does survive the extraction, then we'll have a means to save him. If not, well, I guess Obito just gets more power for himself. Now, what I mean by this is Obito would set up something rigging the Gedo statue every time it is used, which, Nagato would feel that something's off, but Madara would tell him, just trust me, you fool. Fuck you. Fuck you. I have gravity. I can teleport. Alright then. Like when cats are just like going on at each other, just growling and hissing and whining about territory. Or with middle school boys when they're going like, sup bro, come at me bro, no you come at me bro. As it was the same vibe that they had. I know. It's weird and I go for the humor. Now, this is where, what I mean is, each time they would use it, not only is some of the chakra from each member, saved away, but also some of that Jinchuriki chakra, and it pools into the, a separate source, a separate compartment that isn't hooked up to the Gedo statue. It's like, leeching it out. He's saying it's a safety measure. For what? In case any of us, in case you or I were to perish. This, he would show him the contraption that all the chakra is being stored into it, is supposed to pump in so much energy, as it's just a theory that it should work. But they're missing something. Naruto would have researching ninjas from the rain go into it. So, yeah. Now, this is where things get more interesting, entertaining, and fun. As Obito would approach Naruto one day when Naruto just finished his training. He was practicing more about this absorption ability. And, not to lie, Kurama has also talked to him, telling him about that weird power that he used. How, if, Naruto wanted, that could technically just be used to rip out Kurama's chakra, forcibly taking out Kurama's chakra without any influence to Naruto. So, rather than Kurama experiencing his shit get ripped out of him, imagine if someone just grabbed your nipples and then just started pinching and pulling, expecting milk to come out. Gotta give me my milk, motherfucker! I need to eat my cornflakes and Cheerios! As, I don't know why I did Cheerios, but I thought it was funny that someone's gonna be laughing. I hope someone laughs. It low-key is the only reason to exist. It's just to entertain, since meaninglessness is afterwards. Now, anyway, as Naruto, he would get some advice by Kurama, managing his chakra control and then trying this out, which fucking helped him like a motherfucker. Naruto's massive amount of chakra control actually has a benefit to this, as something else that happens when Naruto, thanks to, the aid of Kurama, touches something and absorbs it into his body. Like, say if he just touches stone or wood, he's absorbing it and adding that density, molecular structure, stacking it on his own, altering his DNA ever so slightly by changing the matter structure. He can do more now. Thanks to Kurama and chakra manipulation. Yes, when I mean Kevin 11's abilities, I do mean all of them. Even after, Ben tried to hack his Omnitrix, and but Kevin lost his human skin form, but could shapeshift his body into various things. Thanks to the chakra control training done by Kurama, Naruto realizes that once his body is in this armored-like state, it's imbued with an insane amount of chakra that then he could morph into other things. And if you think this is bullshit, Jugo with Sage Energy, same shit. Fuck you. Is it Sage mode? No, because he's not absorbing chakra into it. He hasn't figured that out yet because his body isn't open to it. However, does this mean he gets a Sage mode hacks when he touches things and absorbs it into, just nature? Yes. Yes, it does. So Getsu would also get kind of mad because if Naruto were to land a touch on him, Naruto could absorb his chakra and ability to become water to the point where Suigetsu doesn't have that, where he would be solid and get hit. Get hit. Get hit again. And Naruto could become water and do the same shit that Suigetsu does. But that's later on in the future, as Naruto decides to not tell anyone about his jutsu. Well, they're gonna call it jutsu, but there's no hand size needed to it. It's just manipulation, something that he has access to by just thought and willpower. I finished my water. I feel better now. Anyway, back to the what if. As Naruto, for the next, academy years, he never focused on academics, so is he, book smarts? No, but he is very tactical and quick with combat based. Now, this is what's very interesting. In taijutsu battles, undefeated. Because the moment you get a land on Naruto knows how to counter you perfectly. Now, why? Because of fucking Kurama's battle experience giving Naruto an edge. Kurama would actually tell Naruto, This is how you would want to move, duck, dodge, as Kurama could sense chakra, but not Naruto. So, through sensing chakra for Naruto, mark is red, he could... Oh, I thought it was be something... I hate that thing. It never goes away. As Naruto would actually just... Fuck, where was I? Yeah. Absorb your chakra, beat you down, counter every single hit because Kurama kinda is telling him, yeah, no, kind of the same perks of Sage Mode, but through Kurama's eyes, since he could anticipate your chakra flow. Think of it like how Guy does the same thing. So, it's really weird because Guy actually notices this. Kakashi notices this. And, well, it's very interesting how Naruto seemingly has developed a fighting style against Uchihas, and it's shifting. You see, Naruto's fighting style, thanks to the added buff of Kurama, is switching up a bit. Is it a fox fighting style-like thing? Absolutely not. I feel like that is used too much. But he did find out something special about Naruto. Now, Naruto... Damn you, motherfucker! Despite Naruto having the Nine Tails sealed within him, his combat style and preference for it, it's not with him. It pisses him off that it isn't with him, but he doesn't care. He would tell Naruto that he needs to talk to the third Hokage and let him sign that fucking monkey summoning contract. What? Why? Why would I need a monkey summoning contract when I have you?
Okay, kid, I like that, but my fighting style does not suit you. Not with this ability.
Really? Why?
Long story short, foxes don't do what you're trying to do.
And what's that?
Steal like this. You require hands. Foxes use claws to swipe. We bite, we nip, we scratch. Shit like that, Naruto. That's what we do. That doesn't work with your fighting style. You can still learn it, though. Your jutsu is very useful. You can now modify your hands to have blade-like claws, or just actual blades, or a morning star. Hell, an axe. You even did an axe one time.
And, in case you're wondering, yeah, it kind of does hurt my throat a little bit when I do that voice, but not as much as you would think. It's more like it just dries out my throat a lot faster. So, I have to, clear my throat out more. Those were some chips I was eating, don't worry. Now, I'm going to pause this real quick. I'm in my car right now, and I just turned on the heater because it's been heating up for a good minute now. About 23 minutes, fuck, I totally forgot. Well, close to 20 minutes, actually. Back to the what if as... Where was I going with this? Yeah, Kurama pretty much explained to Naruto his fighting style, not the best to use for absorbing things. After you absorb things, then we can talk again. Until then, he needs the Monkey King. You're about to enjoy some shit. As we do a time skip, Naruto had actually talked to the third Hokage and asked him about the monkey contract summoning, telling him that he had heard how Hiruzen had, the god of shinobi, had the monkey contract summoning, and, well, Naruto pretends that, because he wants to be the Hokage, just like, better than Hiruzen, he needs the monkey contract, just like Hiruzen. He even asked, what were the first, second, and fourth Hokage summoning contracts so he can get them too. He wants to be the greatest Hokage, so he needs the power and jutsu of every Hokage. He needs to master everything he possibly can. As Naruto's gleaming wide eye, almost fanboying, but not fanboying, but still kind of remaining true to his ambitions to be the Hokage. Hiruzen would look at this and he's just like, and you came to me first? Why? Because you're alive? And because, Naruto, he places his hand on his chin as, He thinks of the right words to say as he tells Hiruzen, well, you're alive. And Naruto then looks down as he straight up says, I never had my family, so I cannot see you like a grandpa. I'm sorry. I know you have your own grandson, Konohamaru, and it's probably rude of me to, just randomly, see myself as the family of the Hokage. I'm sorry if that displeases you. I know the village still calls me Demon Fox, and, well, I can understand why the Hokage would not want a demon in their family, so if it bothers you, Lord Third, I'll stop, but can I please still have the monkey summoning contract? As Hiruzen would just be like, oh, Naruto, my boy, come here. Oh, it's okay, little man. It's okay, Naruto, it's okay. Oh, fuck those ugly ass motherfuckers. Oh, Naruto. Oh, you tugging on old man's heartstrings. Fine. Here. Just don't tell Konohamaru. Asuma doesn't even want the monkey contract summoning, so, I'm glad that I can find someone, to take up the mantle for the Monkey King summoning. Thank you, Naruto. This does me good. This pleases me to know that someone actually is interested in some of my jutsu. As Naruto smiles as he, straight up asks Hiruzen, if you want, you can just leave me the scrolls of your jutsus, and I'll do my best to master them. I promise. Hiruzen is just like, I'll take you up on that, Alpha. And, he would leave him some scrolls about the 5 elemental natures, as he would actually test Naruto's chakra nature and find that he had wind, lightning, and I'm gonna say a light fire only because of Kurama. So he's gonna practice those 3 main ones. The water and earth ones he would have scrolls for and know some. The ones that require very little water jutsu chakra. So it would be easy to learn. So, water bullet, sticky syrup, and stone bullet, boulder fist, eruption, stuff like that. A simple water clone, earth clone, fire clone, water clone, wind clone, lightning clone, shit like that. He would really learn really fast. He learns the shadow clone jutsu, shuriken shadow clone jutsu, all from Hiruzen. He even gets his monkey contract, as when Obito shows up, he gives Naruto something special. He gives Naruto a mission. He tells Naruto the truth about what happened with Itachi and the whole Uchiha massacre, and how it was Danzo, and how Danzo had stolen something from the Uchiha, something that, if he were to take and absorb into himself, they would help him better understand Sasuke. But if Naruto were to do this, in cooperation with, Madara Uchiha. Yes, he's telling Naruto he's Madara Uchiha. He won't tell him how he came back, but Kurama, he's telling Naruto,
He's lying. He's the one who kidnapped me. I want to kill him. Naruto, let me out. Let me kill him. Tag out. Switch. Naruto, come on. Please. He's the reason why your parents are dead.
Kurama, I know. And believe me, Kurama, I want to smack this man's shining out of his eye. But I'm not going to turn down this opportunity to get stronger. I don't know if he knows, but I also have you and the 3rd Hokage having me trained, so he might know about my rare ability, but as long as I keep to it, I should be good. Yes, Madara would give Naruto scrolls about 2 clans. The Uzumaki, giving him sealing jutsu knowledge, bunch of sealing jutsu, and a bunch of, scrolls about chakra control. The Uzumaki's having large reserves of chakra would need this. And Kurama actually is thinking,
well, I didn't know some of these, so I guess he can be useful.
Naruto would, chuckle at Kurama being a little bit jealous, as Naruto would say, "You're such a tsundere," as Kurama would say,
Fuck off!
Now, fuck. I'm gonna take a pause so I can get a drink. Alright then. It's gonna sound rough as fuck because it heavily snowed recently and the snow got all compact, so yeah. Hey, we going though. As the other scrolls besides the chakra control and from the Uzumaki chakra control and sealing jutsu, he gave him something that he's going to need once he does that mission to rip off Danzo's arm and take his eye. The eye would be given to Obito. Obito. Naruto knows him as fake Madara or Fadara or Fakara. As I'm not gonna lie, that sounds like a fucked up shit for Madara and Sakura, but I'm not gonna go there. That's kind of funny though. Back to the what if, as the other scrolls are pretty much Uchiha jutsus with fire style. Lots of fire style and pretty much the same combat jutsu that... No, not combat jutsu. Tai jutsu. My bad. The same Tai jutsu that Sasuke had learned from Itachi and other scrolls that Sasuke does not even has no access to. These are the Madara scrolls, my guy. Madara got a lot of info and knowledge, so, hey, learn up, Naruto, as Naruto would use the shadow clones to very fucking good use, as, he would have 10 clones studying sealing jutsu, 10 clones for chakra control, 10 clones for the Uchiha fire style, 10 clones for water style jutsu, 10 clones for earth style jutsu, 10 clones for lightning style, 10 clones for wind style, 10 clones for fire style. I think I already said fire style. This is all going on one breath. I'm about to run out of breath. I'm good. Back to the what if. As Naruto, he pretty much uses the whole Nine Tails advantage of he'll heal you, but fuck you at the same time, because Kurama's also getting tired. You gotta remember, Kurama does not have all of his chakra, which Naruto is gonna have to figure out a way to get the other half. He'll find a way later. Now, we time skip. Naruto is graduating as Rookie of the Year. Academically, he shot up greatly. Taijutsu unfucking defeated, my guy. Chunins get their ass whooped by this dude. Naruto has proven himself to be an amazing shinobi. Now, only 3 people know about this monkey contract. That is Konohamaru, Asuma, and Sabatori. Hiruzen. It's Sarutobi is the last name. Damn. Yeah. Only those 3 know that Naruto's summoning contract with the monkey went so well that the Monkey King bestowed Naruto a gift that would help him later on in life, that would pretty much give him access to, forms of Sage Mode. The Monkey King Sage Mode. Hiruzen never accepted it because of, what it looks like and how weird it would feel to him. Naruto, he gladly accepts it because, I already have the fox inside me and he has 9 tails. I thought it'd be kind of cool. So Naruto has a Saiyan tail, like appendage. So yeah, he has the monkey tail, a golden tail that is wrapped around his waist and tucked under his belt and pants. Don't worry. Like I said, only the 3 Sabatori member clans, Hiruzen, Asuma, and Konohamaru know about this. Kakashi, Jiraiya, they ain't got a no dick. Madara, or Obito, if you will, they don't know dick about this either. Now, Kurama, he thought it was kind of funny at first because, Naruto would not be used to having a tail, so he would trip, get it stuck between the doors sometimes. Ooh, Naruto, my poor guy. One time he accidentally got it on fire when he was cooking ramen and he turned his back. His tail was a little bit too close to the heat of the boiling water, so, ooh, that hurt him. Kurama would laugh because it makes good entertainment. Naruto eventually learned how to keep it tucked like a gentleman. If you know that reference, I commend you, but if you don't, I'm gonna just say it. It was Blue Exorcist, the principal of the demon hunting school, if you will. The exorcists, the priests, Mephisto. He would talk about how the devil's tail is a great weakness, and a true, devil would know how to keep his tail tucked. But I'm just saying, a true gentleman would know how to keep it tucked. So, anyway. And if you thought it was something else, then, hey, that's on you. Cochinos. Naruto, things get kind of fun here. You see, when he gets put into a team, he is not with Sasuke, because Sasuke was not deemed the Rookie of the Year. Sakura was also not deemed Kunoichi of the Year. Now, I bet you're wondering, why not? Well, the sudden growth of Naruto inspired this one Kunoichi to, if Naruto can go forth, and I should probably spend less time stalking him, because it's starting to get creepy, because I'm starting to fall behind. So, yeah, Hinata gets Rookie of the Year, because, not Rookie of the Year, but Kunoichi of the Year. Now, she figured this out, that if Naruto's the Rookie of the Year, and she's the Kunoichi of the Year, they're bound to be in the same team. It has to be It would make the most fucking sense to give them the same team. So that's what she strived for. She did everything she could. Her father noticed this, and oh no, not bad. So Hinata gets the buff of having the 8 trigrams, 16 palms learned already. Up to 16 palms. She's working her way to 32. Now, her gentle fist is decent now. It's pretty good, not gonna lie. Now, where things get more interesting, their dead last member is... Oh, fuck. Someone who might seem kind of weird, considering the circumstances, but, if you like this person, you will understand why I'm about to make them the dead last, so don't get mad. It's Shikamaru. Now, why is Shikamaru the dead last? He's a genius. He's fucking lazy. He legit... The reason why he's the dead last is because he never fucking showed up. He did the bare minimum to pass every single thing that, he didn't really fight. He would surrender, 2 blows into it. If he sizes up you here, he goes yeah, I can't win this easy, fuck it. But Shikamaru was lacking on purpose. He thought, maybe if, he didn't pass the graduation this year, that his parents would let him not be a ninja and he could just be lazy all day. But, fuck, Dad, why? Because I know you're a fucking genius, you piece of shit. Stop pretending. But I'm lazy, would complain Shikamaru, as he would get slapped in the face by his mama. And then he'd realize his mama about to beat his ass. I'm gonna go study, mama. That's what I thought. As she's putting back her ninja belt. Shikamaru shivers in fear of the mother's ninja belt. Shikamaru's in this team. Hinata, Naruto, Shikamaru. Are they Team 7? Yes. Is their teacher Kakashi Hatake? No. I'm changing it where it's Asuma. And you're gonna know why. See, Asuma already knows about Naruto's monkey tail. No one else does. No one else needs to know. But since he's gonna be with these 2 people, it's time. Naruto, show him what you got. As Naruto would, show his monkey tail, Shikamaru and Hinata would look at him like, hey, you can release the genjutsu now. Shikamaru would be like, I am too lazy to argue this to be fake, so you just have a monkey tail. Okay. I'm just accepting it. I'm not going to question it. It's too much of a drag to think about it. It's too troublesome. Naruto, I want you to give me the simplest answer. How the fuck do you have that tail? Monkey King contract. What? Summoning. Ah. Wait, doesn't the doesn't Lord Third have that? No, he denied the monkey tail. I wanted it though. As, his monkey tail would then, proceed to grab something out of his backpack and proceed to give Naruto his water bottle. He would open it, take a swig, as then his tail would then put it back in his backpack, zip it up, as Hinata and Shikamaru just like, are you, or does it, I control it. But it does kind of move sometimes on its own, naturally. Really? When? When I'm tired. It sometimes would just wrap around things. Hinata would think about cuddling with Naruto and how weird it would be to have the tail wrapped around her, but then she thinks, wait, what if the tail would, pull her in closer to Naruto? She blushes a little bit as she then faints. They're like, what the fuck? Well, that's weird. Huh. Now, we do a time skip. Time skip of 2 months. 2 months after their bell test, where it would be apparent that Shikamaru had already figured out a way to use Naruto's jutsu and Hinata's abilities. He's still the strategist, so while physically not the most adept compared to the other two, his chakra control and mental abilities, mental fortitude is great. As this one guy acting sus as fuck, honestly. Oh, look, you want to get out and fight him. That's not the way, Ivan. Violence is not the answer, but it is a question, and sometimes the answer is you need to slap a bitch. If y'all want to quote me on that, you can, but I'm not, responsible for you doing that. You are responsible for your own decisions. Anyway, back to the whatever. As Naruto, after 2 months of this, bullshit, he would look at Hiruzen and he would straight up ask, can we please have a better mission than just getting that damn cat? I swear, I'm about to go find Itachi and pay him all the goddamn money missions that I got from this goddamn cat to put her under a goddamn genjutsu so it can stay with that irritable, fat woman with her idiotic obsession to dress her cat in ballerina things. He's a boy! That is why he keeps on running away! You're dressing him in female clothing. He clearly doesn't like it. But you proceed as Hinata and Shikamaru would tell Naruto, easy there, Naruto. Naruto's just like, man, do you have any idea how painful it is to look at that cat in the face as I give it back its owner? It looks at me saying, bro, I thought we were friends. Why you do this to me? You rubbed my belly. I trusted you to rub my belly, and you bring me back to this bitch. How many times do I fall for this, man? But you give the best belly rubs, though. Yes, I am doing, the perspective of the cat to Naruto, and this is what Naruto tells them, and everyone's looking at Naruto like he's fucking insane, as Naruto just, he crosses his arms and he looks away, and as he's saying, hey, don't blame me because I know how to talk to animals, as Hiruzen looks at with a raised eyebrow. Naruto, does the Monkey King contract give you the ability to speak to animals? No, it's just what I think he would say, as everyone then, has a bit of a chuckle, as Hiruzen would sigh as he's saying, fine, Naruto. If it means so much to you, then yes, Naruto, you may have another mission. A C rank. A escort mission with Tazuna. An escort mission to the land of waves where you will take this man named Tazuna. However, there is something I must tell you. What's that? Naruto, keep your tail hidden. What? Why? I don't want people experimenting on you. And Naruto, about that other ability of yours, as Shikamaru and Hinata would look at Naruto, then look at each other, and then look at Naruto as they know what ability they're talking about. They were surprised when Naruto showed them that, and also, yeah, Naruto would touch Shikamaru, and he would be able to use the Nara's shadow manipulation. He would touch Hinata, and his eyes would temporarily become the Byakugan, but Hinata would almost go blind from this, so they didn't risk it again. Yeah, it required some healing, very intensive, healing that Naruto felt really horrible about. Kurama is the one who healed her, by the way. As Hinata forgave Naruto because they didn't know, but yeah, they felt bad. Now, here's where things happen right before they go out. You see, they were informed about the mission, and it's the next day. So that night, Naruto is approached by Madara. Madara would tell him it is now time to take down Danzo, as he is currently with the Fire Daimyo. Let us go. As Naruto would put on a black fox mask, and wear a black robe with red clouds, as he disappears with Madara in his kamui, as they get the jump on Danzo and his men. Naruto and Madara, or Obito, quickly make work of all of Obito's agents, as they were kept alive. They were unconscious because of what Obito wants Naruto to do. Now, Danzo had recently just used the jutsu of Shisui, the Kototsukami, to influence the Fire Daimyo to make him the new Hokage, as he feels that Lord Hiruzen has not done enough. He's blaming Hiruzen for the ninjas not having a decent education compared to his root agents, and, well, yeah. He'd also go on and on about how Hiruzen is failing to train the boy properly. He's coddling him rather than, treating him as the weapon he is. He is the Nine-Tails. Raw. But Danzo does not know about Naruto's special transformations and abilities to absorb shit, as if he did, he'd probably shut the fuck up right now. As, yeah, his right eye is too low on chakra for him to use. But something had happened, unbeknownst to Danzo, as when he left, Itachi would have appeared and then broken the same genjutsu using his own eyes, as this would have hurt him, and yeah, it almost cost him the sight in his left eye. Now, continuing on, as now Naruto, he would, in a sense, cut off Danzo's arm, all of it, up to the shoulder. Danzo didn't even get a chance to unseal it, as Obito would then stab him right behind, as he's saying in this side too, as he yanks out Danzo's right eye under the bandages and everything, as caw, 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 like crows and raven. No, it's crows. Yeah, crows, fall upon the air as they turn into Itachi Uchiha, as Obito hands him Shisui's eye, as he's saying, and now, you two shall forever see the light. As, Itachi's going to implant Shisui's eyes into himself in this one. Now, what about Obito? Well, due to some, recent genetic findings, Obito and Itachi and Sasuke are actually second removed cousins. So, some blood relation, not a lot, but some. I think that's what it is. His first cousin is like aunt, uncle, their kids. This is, I'm going with, I guess you could say they shared the same grandmother at one point. She was a whore and gave out multiple Uchihas. Shout out to Tobirama for the inspiration for that fucked up joke. As Naruto, he looks at everyone as, things change. Naruto, Fucking hell. What? Hold up, I will get a drink. That shit cold. Naruto. Actually, hold up. I'm gonna go inside. It's cold. Hey, I'm back. What was I doing? Naruto. He had absorbed all of it. All of the Sharingans and the artificial Hashirama cells, the wood style, everything. It got mixed into his DNA, but due to some other monkey-like DNA inside of him, something reacted instead. Excuse me. You see, this extra added oomph into Naruto's DNA gave him more than what they bargained for. Now, what I mean by this is Naruto's body grows ever so slightly. He grows about another 3 inches. His muscles become a bit more bulked out. His eyes permanently change to this yellow color. That's weird. What happened to Naruto's blue? Wait, no. It reverted back to blue. Oh, that's good. Wait, why? Naruto, your eyes, the markings. Wait, what? Naruto had gained these dark red, markings around his eye. They completely encompass it. They don't spread outward towards his ear or inward towards his nose like Orochimaru or Toad Sage, or bloodlines that drip down his face like Jiraiya. No. Think of the eyes of someone who has entered Super Saiyan 4. Vegeta's, to be exact, since Vegeta had blue eyes in his, which was kind of weird because Goku had yellow eyes in his. I never understood why they gave Vegeta the blue eyes and Goku kept yellow when there was not really much of a difference. I mean, I liked how, okay, because Goku wore baggy pants, he kept the baggy shoes despite him becoming a grade 8 because sake of plot, Yeah. Same with Vegeta. Oh, I become a grade 8 and lose all my clothes and pants. When I turn into Super Saiyan 4 rather than my dick just showing with gorilla feet, I too have my boots and leather tight pants with a belt. Even my gloves came back. For the sake of plot. As that same plot armor, plot hole, bulletproof, negation bullshit I shall use for Naruto, as Naruto had gained this in-between state. I do mean in-between, where he is in Sage mode, a half incomplete Sage mode. But since he already has the monkey tail, nothing really bad happens. You see, only from this point on does Naruto become more ape-like. You see, if he were to access Sage mode, his body would start to bulk up, become muscly, and eventually look like a golden Super Saiyan 4 Naruto, because he's blonde, thus giving him the true, Ozaru. Just because I thought, why not? Fuck Super Saiyan. He gets that with KCM, right? Let's just go into a Super Saiyan 4-esque ripoff. So, Super Saiyan, no. Monkey Sage, yes. Hey, y'all can do your memes later. Now, Naruto? Ooh, he can't hide the red markings under his eyes. He can't hide the fact that now he's taller and stronger. But what he can tell them is he had pushed his body further with the monkey, as now he is in a state of incomplete Sage mode. He won't say how, or that this was because he absorbed Uchiha and Senju DNA. Now, did he gain the Sharingan in Wood style? No. Why? Because the Monkey King's DNA is too dominant to allow that mutation to take over. Now, that means the Monkey King's DNA and Naruto's DNA that are already pretty much the same one and the same, honestly. He's, I guess you could call a Saiyan now. Quotations around Saiyan. But, yes, now he would gain Zenkai boosts, from every battle damage he gets. He learns at an uncontrollable rate. His chakra control is about to skyrocket immensely as molding and learning jutsus become much more easier now due to Sharingan bullshit. And since none of the Sharingan were ever said to have Mangekyo Sharingans, no Eternal, no Mangekyo, and before any of you saying, but you can if you want to, I am aware. I'm just making it where he didn't get it from these. If Naruto wants Mangekyo Sharingans, he would have to implant Sharingan eyes. If he wants Eternal Mangekyo Sharingan, he either A, implants Eternal Mangekyo Sharingan, or B, implants Mangekyo Sharingan and then absorbs Eternal Mangekyo Sharingan in someone completely, like, eat them completely, my guy. Suck them dry. Which, yeah. I didn't even realize that it zoomed in. Only until I read that. What if Naruto had Kevin Levin's A? A? I thought I wrote a bit. Oh, that's why. Now, Naruto would return to the Leaf Village with Itachi getting his surgery done by the Akatsuki. Naruto would know that Itachi will now be even stronger than Sasuke, and good luck. Naruto would not do anything with Sasuke because they're still not friends. But the next day when Tazuna would see Naruto, he would think that Naruto was wearing makeup until Naruto would use his abnormal amount of strength to, literally, with one hand, grab Tazuna, like he would body flicker away, reappear behind Tazuna with just a few fingers, like 3, honestly. He would grab Tazuna by the belt, lift him up into the air, and then hold him by his back with just 2 fingers, his index and middle one, and Naruto would then proceed to flex on this man by benching him, not benching him, but curling him almost. Raising his arm down, bringing it down to a 90 degree, raising it back up, and then bringing it back down to a 90 degree, raising it back up, using Tazuna like a dumbbell even, as, he then does curls, and Tazuna's just like, hey, brat, stop this bullshit. I get it, I apologize, I'm sorry for calling you okay. Naruto put him down. Now, Tazuna's just like, okay, I promise not to fuck with you again. Naruto, he just smiles as he's a cheeky little bastard, next time we get into Naruto Land of Waves arc, because it's about to be at 58 minutes, I want this to upload, so relatively quickly, and I'm going to watch Anime King's new episode, so bye.